Okay, team. My name is Todd Dalton. I'm Executive Vice President here with CTFO. You are in our Team Genesis Zoom call that we do every Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same Zoom line, same Zoom time. And so tonight, no different. We have something special for you tonight. We ask you to listen tentatively with an open mind, open heart. And if you want to take notes, we always like to say to think is to put it in ink. Write this information down because it is our goal as a team to bring forth information every Wednesday night to catapult you in your CTFO business, and tonight is no different. So without further ado, let me step out of the way and bring up our superstar, our person that is responsible for all of us being here, basically. She really needs no introduction, but I like telling people that are new on the line who she is. She is a true superstar in this industry. She doesn't have a heart of gold. She has a heart of platinum. She's been in numerous publications, ladies and gentlemen. She is a multi-million-dollar earner in this industry. So the person you're going to be listening from and listening to tonight really knows what she's doing. She walks the walk. She talks the talk. And she is my friend, my mentor. She brought me into CTFO. And like I said, she has a true vision for all of us. And so she's going to share that with us tonight. So without further ado, let me bring on my great business partner, one that has been featured in numerous publications. One I like to say is Guerrilla Marketing, just to name a few. So without further ado, my friend, my mentor, 100K Executive Vice President here with CTFO, Miss Janet Larson Meyer. Take it over, sweetie.
Thank you so much, dear friend and dear business partner. And thanks to all of you for being on the line with us tonight. And certainly I appreciate your time and attention. We're going to jump right in because we have a lot on tap for you. I always like to start at the beginning, and the beginning is the big why. Why network marketing is the best lifestyle supporting, money-making opportunity anywhere. Certainly network marketing provides us all with an even playing field. What does that mean? That means we don't care what race you are, what your religious indoctrination is, your level of education, or your financial circumstances tonight. None of that matters here. We all start at the same place and we grow from there. If you're a committed family leader like me, you're going to love the flexibility of this model. You'd never do without it. Just think you get to work with who you want, when you want, from the comfort of your home. That from the comfort of your home thing, I think matters more in today's day and age with all of the safety issues that we hear about every single day. I love being locked in, safe and comfortable. I don't usually work like this. I get dressed for you to do these presentations, but I'm in comfortable warm-ups each day, making things happen. This program in particular is so easy. You hear associates I interview all the time talk about easy. They describe it as an easy program. One-on-one meetings in coffee shops, like back in the day when I started network marketing, maybe 20 years ago, filling up big meeting rooms in hotels, all that kind of stuff isn't even necessary here. If some of you oldsters are really into growing your business that way again, well, more power to you. But lots of us have gotten smart and gotten on the internet, and we leverage the internet because all things are possible worldwide now for us on the internet. Rather than compete with your coworkers, why not collaborate with others and drive towards your goals together and all generously be compensated for your team effort? That to me is a much more fun proposition. It gives us a chance to create a rich retirement here in network marketing when you treat your business like a business, not a lottery. And I don't want to talk down to anybody about people who have wrong ideas about you throw your hat in the center ring, you register here, and you think something's going to happen. That's not how it is on the playing field of network marketing. It's a viable business opportunity that's created more wealth than I think any business model in the business world always. So I full out take advantage of it, and it's earned me a significant 5-figure a month income in just 7 months. And I could stop today, ladies and gentlemen, and fold up my business and just keep my qualifying volume going in, and my check is going to continue to go up and up and up. Why is that? That's called residual income. That's the stuff that's promoted all the time in network marketing companies, and it almost never happens. It's the reality that we are living and will live out to an even greater degree here at CTFO. Currently, I have 140,000 sales associates on my team. while I still work a full-time job. People go, what? How did you make that happen? Well, it's kind of that easy word that I talked about, but I got in and I got committed and I went to work and I started connecting with people. Of course, I want to add here, so as not to mislead anybody, not all 140,000 of my associates are active, I wish, but tens of thousands of them are. Tens of thousands of them are committed like me. Serious business builders who are here to build their financial freedom here and now. So I ask you, if you can think of a better way to do it, then do that. So that's kind of referencing network marketing, generally speaking. It's been so good to me, especially I love the role that it has allowed me to play simultaneously. I don't do it always right, but I always work towards the goal of doing it right, of being able to be super mom and super businesswoman. At this stage in the game of my career, I can handle any needs of my 4 children and 4 grandchildren and most of their wants. And that's only going to get to be a better picture. And I want that for each one of you, but let's get to work. Let's focus right now on CTFO specifically, because all programs within this network marketing industry certainly are not created equal. What I'm about to outline for you is intended to inform and inspire our guests on the fundamentals of what makes this business a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And if I do justice to CTFO tonight, there's not one of you that's not going to join this family and begin building your business and begin building your dreams here with us without delay. It's on me. So I hope you accept this invitation, and you can have money waiting for you in your back office just on Wednesday. Todd, you're supposed to tee up with the money machine. Oh, you missed his cue, ladies and gentlemen. We even practiced that. Do your money thing, Todd. Do your money jingle. Oh, he missed it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep going. I look at our complete value proposition like a pie with 8 pieces. And if you consider all of the pieces that make this total picture here, I line it out with 8. Those would include the company and the owners, the product, the compensation plan, tools, leadership, and training make up our complete value proposition. So let's drill down on the company first things first. We're a 3-year-old debt-free company. It's so important when you're assessing a program for its merits. You'll want to know that that company got past the 2-year benchmark. We're well into 3 years and in the black. We just went through an uber successful relaunch in January, ladies and gentlemen. I know it exceeded the expectation of all the new onboard associates at that time, and I'm sure it knocked the socks off of our owners as well. Currently, we're moving over $1.5 million in product each month in just our first 7 months in business. And tonight, you can be a proud owner of an international business for free, because CTFO is not only doing business here in the United States, we're doing business in Canada, and we recently opened 5 other foreign countries. Let's talk about the owners very quickly. Stu and Steve Finger, along with Michael Kahn, have decades of experience in the field as owners and also owners of MLM companies. And this background as MLM owners and field force members have given them incredible perspective, and all of these gentlemen have earned incredible reputations in our industry. They're all faith-filled, they're honest, they're committed family leaders, as well as leaders here at CTFO. And for me, I know that quality has to start at the top of the program, and it certainly does here at CTFO. These men are often described, when I introduce them to third-party people who are evaluating any contribution to this company, they come back with me with a common message that they think these men are talented and honest, hardworking. And here's a biggie. In a short period of time, these 3 men have already had to prove to us that they're committed to do the right thing when the right thing is easy to do. And ladies and gentlemen, they're committed and have proven to us that they'll do the right thing even when the right thing isn't so easy to do. And that one thing in itself, in my 7 months here, is probably one of the most important things that I gleaned as a family leader. That means everything to me. We're a product-centric company. What does that mean? We're looking to be built to last. Of course, our flagship product is none other than pure CBD oil. CBD may be the most popular, promising, and researched product in the world today. And the good news is that the Healing benefits of CBD oil is spreading like wildfire around the world. I remember when I first started using CBD, I thought I had like a best kept secret until I enrolled in this company, had benefits first, loved CBD, and then got involved in this company. And when I started talking to other people about what I thought was my best kept secret, I realized half of them were already using it themselves. So more and more studies are being done on CBD oil to further validate its efficacy. And to date, over 20,000 studies have been conducted on this powerful healing agent, and it's being researched and studied in over 450 universities around the country. CTFO's flagship product is pure CBD oil. I always like to put the word pure in front of it. It could be considered best in class. You wouldn't want to rep the second best, right? It's priced right and it's guaranteed to work. We actually have a 60-day, 100% money back guarantee. When people say, do you have samples? I say your 1 ounce bottle is your sample. Go for it. Take it, get a sublingual delivery, go right into your bloodstream, let magic happen. If you love it, it's yours, keep reordering. And if for any reason you're one of the few who don't get results, send your empty bottle back to us within 60 days. No questions asked, your money's returned. Can't beat that. Currently, we have 50 high quality products, including full spectrum whole plant CBD oils, as well as a new isolate, which has 0 THC, for those of you who that's important to. We also recently introduced some non-CBD products, and we still have a few more exciting products on the horizon, rumor has it. We have oils in various potencies, and we have topical lotions, complete skincare line, sprays, pet products. We've got people who are such pet enthusiasts. They love that CBD products for their four-legged creatures. We even have some weight loss products. Now you're talking my stuff. For me, 1 bottle of 1,500 CBD oil helps me feel, think, and look my best. And I don't have the exclusive on that. That's what associates hear all day long from our customers. And the bottom line is, that's a whole lot of value, ladies and gentlemen, packed in 1 little ounce bottle of CBD oil. We have a hybrid matrix compensation plan. Why do I reference that? Well, if you want to get past being a super satisfied customer, we'll talk about the kinds of money that you can make here, and hopefully that's important to you too. Our hybrid matrix compensation plan was designed with one thing in mind, and that is that everybody could have a chance to make money here, and not all of us will make the same, albeit, but everybody can make money here, including those adult children that you and I have dragged from program to program. They got their shot at success here, and a real shot. And people who have failed at other previous ventures can earn a check here, and maybe that's you. We have a no gimmick money making model, and this is not a binary, no legs to balance here. I hope you're relieved by that, because some will make money in binaries, but most people will not. There's no increasing personal sales volume as you rank advance through our compensation plan. And listen to this one of my most important things to share with you. There's no barriers to entry for associates to enroll here. They enroll for free, and they don't even have to provide you and me with private information like a social security number or federal ID, EIN, or a credit card. That's important in today's day and age. People are reluctant to give it up, and those kind of disclosures of private information, including and especially a credit card, even for a competing company of just $20, in a person's mind, that's a commitment. Instead, we can offer people an opportunity to have a site branded to them without making any of those disclosures. And what happens is everybody says yes. And why wouldn't they? We have no front loading of inventory here to get positioned for success. That's another gimmick that's so commonplace in our industry. You won't see that here, and we don't force auto ships. We suggest it. It's a good idea. Why? Well, because it will help guarantee that you never miss a check because you fall out of qualifications. That's a big one. Almost happened to me one time. And also, it helps to model for other associates what to do. When our associates are doing the most right thing and they're on auto ships, then we can kind of calibrate what our income will be week in and week out, kind of help you get a good mind around about the monies that are coming into you. It's a great thing to model, and maybe the best part of an auto ship is that you're able to get an additional 5% below discount on any products that you order. And a $47 product purchase here each month is all that's ever required to get you to the very top of our compensation plan. $47. I've never heard of such a thing. Our company pays weekly and we pay on time, and sometimes our great owners even surprise us and pay us a little early. Our pay cycle goes from Monday through Sunday, and you get paid on the business that you generated that week on the very next Wednesday. You can earn money here in 4 ways on our rich compensation plan. We pay on a commissionable volume, and commissionable volume is assigned to each one of our products. And the commissionable volume assigned to products, different than wholesale, different than retail, sets up the dynamic that you and I are set up to compete with our pricing model. With everything being searchable on the internet these days, it's of critical importance to you and me that we're priced right, and we are. Again, highest quality, lowest price, no reason for anyone to say no. Associates can close or convert, if you prefer the word convert, almost every single prospective customer because of the owner's forethought on creating this irresistible proposition, highest quality, lowest price. So there's no need to convince someone or sell someone on CBD. The idea is just let people even know you're in business and what you have, and just be an order taker is kind of how it ends up being. At the end of this webinar, we'll take a few minutes to talk about a place where you can drill deep into some of the details of this compensation plan. Tonight, we're going to just glean over it very quickly. I want to jump into those 4 ways, beginning with a retail profit with a suggested markup of 30% over wholesale. Then we move into the 5-level unilevel payout that creates fast money for you and me. Why do we need fast money? Well, it takes a while for our organization to grow in size. So the unilevel is the thing that's going to allow fast money up front while that organization grows in size, and then your check will grow in size also. There's a 20% override that's paid on the CV on your first level. The first level contains your personally enrolled associates and customers. And additionally, this unilevel pays 4% on levels 2 through 5 when those associates you've enrolled go out and enroll associates themselves. Next, we have something very unique, so unique we've copyrighted it. It's called a 3x21 regenerating matrix. And this matrix also pays additional overrides, 1% on levels 1 through 5, and 10% on levels 6 and 7, 1% again on levels 8 through 21. And in the big picture, when you think of that, on that 21st level, not today, not in a week, not in a year, but eventually on that 21st level, there can be billions of associates, and that's billions with a B. Some of the things that are so unique and so rich about our regenerating matrix portion of our pay plan is something called spillover. Spillover is for lower producing agents. They've designed something in the comp plan that associates spill over into your organization from higher producing agents above you, and those associates are holding volume. You can get paid on that volume. For those of you who are mid-level to higher producing associates here, you'll never get spillover. You get something better. It's called PSPs, or profit sharing positions. And profit sharing positions are entities that CTFO gives you beginning with your 4th enrollment and every enrollment thereafter. These business entities are placed above your new enrollee, and they're fully commissionable without having to qualify those entities. So what that sets up is the opportunity to be paid multiple times on a sale that happens maybe deep in your organization. A 3-pack of 1,500 milligram CBD oil on your 8th level might pay you 2 or 3 times because you have multiple positions within your own matrix. Next, I want to talk about infinity bonuses, and those are paid out to people in the top 7 ranks of our pay plan. An associate can begin to tap into the infinity bonus when they achieve $25,000 in personal team volume in any 4-week period, just $25,000. In total infinity bonus payouts, it's an additional 19% can be paid out to an associate on top of all of the other bonuses that I've already discussed. As your personal team volume continues to grow organically, associates like you and me will at one time qualify to participate in the Top Gun pool that pays 6% of the commissionable volume of all sales that are generated company-wide, 6% of that pool. So again, if you want to get deeper into the details of our compensation plan, and I wouldn't blame you, I want you to do it on your own website. Go to the opportunity of a site branded to you and click on opportunity, and a 23-minute video will appear. Click on it and listen to it and learn. And I've had people text me in the middle of the night or on a Sunday sick. Wow, you'll be amazed at once you begin to understand the richness of our pay plan and get your mind around what's in it for you. We have professional, effective marketing tools that associates are already using to help them get our message to market. And these tools include business cards and door hangers, postcards, car signs, and new digital material. And also these marketing pieces can be found conveniently right in the back office of your CTFO website. And as Todd referenced at the top of the call, in just a few minutes, you'll learn about the industry's most exciting, most effective and affordable marketing tool. And I'm saying second to none. That's quite an endorsement, the Elify Shuffle card. And I hope you'll stay tuned after this presentation to learn how Shuffle can set you up for success, filling all the gaps in your marketing plan in just one tool. I love what Todd has nicknamed this Shuffle, and he calls it the Swiss Army knife of marketing tools. And indeed, it's playing out like that for many, many associates who are enjoying it in the field. Next, we'll talk about leadership. Right leadership, great leadership matters, ladies and gentlemen. It gives you a tremendous advantage in growing your business, and leaders can help you grow fast and grow smart. And we can even help you steer clear of some of the pitfalls that are that can undermine your success. And here you have some great leaders. You have Todd, who brought me up at the top of the call. He's a veteran of 18 years, creative and generous as they come. You have Klaus Urbanek, a wonderful built $3 million organization. CTFO will be his fourth. He's available to lead you by example and support you. I'm here to help you. And we have many, many other leaders, many of them on this webinar with us tonight, who are here to help you. Our guests coming up, Janet Collins, we have Kathy Martin, Joe Malooly, Hans Burkhardt, Dr. Bill and Bill, Veronica, Roland, Deb, Perry, and there's so many more. I couldn't even list them. But we're not the only leaders, the three that are most commonly recognized here. Next, I want to talk about quality training, the training that's available to you, not eventually, but immediately. When you join our team, you'll have the opportunity to participate in trainings that suit your style, suit your needs, and suit your schedules. We recognize you're an individual. We want to cater to all of those three. Your team leaders, including but not limited to the person who invited you to this webinar, who will be your sponsor, are exceedingly good at teaching and supporting our associates. We have great brainstorming sessions that we do throughout the week. We also have these webinars each Wednesday night, and these are designed and put together to introduce this business opportunity to prospects. And they're also here to help our associates to get more familiar themselves with our value proposition, get comfortable talking about it, and hear some great stories that they can reference in the future when the time is right. Just recently, at the request of associates, we added Saturday trainings. Sometimes we do them on the Zoom webinar, sometimes we do them on conference calls. Klaus Urbanek will be doing the training this Saturday, where he'll be training on when to lead with the product and when to lead with the business. And so he's really wanting to help new associates in particular be able to ask those right questions so they can be a little positional in their presentation and just be successful and streamline their initial days, weeks, and months here at CTFO. So that's coming up this Saturday morning. We also support you with three-way calls. Three-way calls have been around almost as long as the industry. We love to do them. And for associates, while you gain competence and confidence, we want you to listen to us, talk to your prospect, and get them to that yes quickly. And we know that in a very short time, just through imitating us, you'll get to that yes in a matter of minutes yourself. Also, we have by invitation only conference calls that we're happy to schedule, where you personally invite a select few people to our bridge. And as leaders, we come and help you get the deal done. Timing is on your side here, and that's the last thing I want to talk about. You can't outwork or out-talent a bad timing decision. Ask any experienced networker if that isn't true. You have a huge advantage on where we are in our timing here at CTFO. We have a proposition for you that absolutely is right now. We're enrolling 700 to 1,200 associates every single day. We're shipping products on time and paying commissions in a timely manner too. We're on the move, and we want you to come along for the ride. If not now, when? We want you to take advantage of free advertising like the associates who are in here are doing. What's that all about? You can't get on any kind of media news, whether it be online or on our television stations, without learning about CBD. It's a buzz on. There's so much interest around CBD today. So that just ends up being free advertising for you and me. Also, there's an incredible trend, and I know this firsthand because my job is working at a naturopathic medical and pain clinic. There's a huge trend of people migrating out of allopathic, or what we call conventional medicine, into naturopathic medicine. Why is that happening? It's because conventional medicine has failed people and not given them their answers and the breakthroughs they're looking for. And largely because of all of the volatility in our political climate, people are waking up and recognizing, hey, I better be responsible for my health care. So what better thing to do than have something that has such a broad array of benefits than to bathe your entire endocannabinoid system with CBD oil? And people are doing that. Forbes article came out just 2 months ago, I think it was, and they talked about baby boomers being responsible for a huge resurgence in the network marketing model. Why? Because people get to near to their retirement age and they realize that they've got more time than money in front of them, and they're going to need to embrace something to be a money generator for their family, and they're interested in network marketing. It's a free or a low-cost opportunity here at CTFO, free, and there's training and support ongoing. That suits baby boomers and young retirees. These people want the next window of their life to maybe be the best window of their life. Imagine spending decades in the corporate world thinking that you were going to having one retirement picture, and then you live with the reality that's not at all what has happened for you. Retirees are looking to stay connected to people. They're starting to get more interested in health promoting ideas. So on all measures, CTFO can fit those 76 million. That means half of baby boomers who will be seeking, we have their answer. So for some of you who are looking to target market, how about starting there? Today we have a much better company than 7 months ago, for sure, when Todd and Klaus and I joined CTFO. When we came in, we didn't even have a website or product. I think about it, and someday we're going to get a good laugh over it. But certainly now we deserve you, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you see the light here. Don't lose time. Remember, what we're proposing that you embrace here is free, and there's absolutely no risk involved to you. So we're much further along down the road, and we hope you see this once in a lifetime opportunity. Every day, we're affecting people physically, emotionally, financially. And we're making a difference in people's lives. And I'm going to take a few minutes now with our special guest and prove that point to you. So my guest tonight is coming to us from South Carolina, and her name too is Janet. Janet Collins is her name. She has a fire in her belly to build her CTFO business and build it right. And she is determined to pull herself out of some pretty tough times and make the next window of her life the best window, rich and fulfilling. And what a great goal that is. And you're going to have a chance to listen to Janet along with me and recognize she's so deserving of the win. So Janet's built a business, her business at CTFO, almost entirely on Facebook, which isn't uncommon. And Janet has agreed tonight to share some of her trade secrets to show us what techniques and strategies she's used in order to create her initial success here. But first, let's take a few minutes to learn more about Janet as a dynamic lady, and then we'll delve into her secrets. So Janet, I want to take a minute now to warmly welcome you to our webinar.
Thank you, Janet. I appreciate that.
We are so happy to have you. You have to start out with a couple of great success stories. Some are related to network marketing and some of them are outside of network marketing. So if you'll spend just a minute with us, if you would, and tell us about your professional background.
Sure. I am a baby boomer, but from the time I was 30, I was involved in retail or selling of some sort, outside or in-home, business to business, marketing, and became a business owner of a very big health insurance agency at one time. And also my greatest experience of being an entrepreneur was owning interiors by Decorating Den franchise, which is a nationwide decorating franchise. And Janet, I was on top of the world. I was having the time of my life. And then our banking crisis came along. And like a lot of the 95 million people out there, I kind of slipped through the cracks. So it's been quite a journey the past couple of 10 years as life changed.
Right. You had a sudden, now you have it, now you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Yep, and I know a lot of people share that experience with you. I think right about then I didn't have much, so I didn't lose much. At any rate, I won't make light of the devastation that you experienced. Yesterday, you and I were visiting, Janet. I loved when you shared with me that it was quite some time ago that you discovered that you're not a job person. So what does that mean, you're not a job person?
I think what it means is that there's a certain gene that some people are born with. It's the way you look at life. Some people are perfectly content going, punching a clock, working 20, 30 years. Some people just absolutely love that, and they do wonderful jobs at it. I'm not one of them. And I found that instead my brain was more hardwired toward wanting to be in control of my life and having financial freedom and making decisions for my own destiny every day that I woke up.
So you have that entrepreneurial spirit. How did you find CTFO, Janet? And then what made you say yes to this opportunity? Because I know for you, through our extensive conversation yesterday, you had no room to go backwards when you enrolled in CTFO. So how'd you find us? And then why'd you say yes?
Well, I was on Craigslist looking what I could do to help support my real estate career, because as you know, those fees can be very expensive every month when you belong to the Realtor Association and you have to market and things like that. And so being alone in the world, I have to really have some kind of sustainable income in order to market real estate. And it was not going very well, so I started looking online at Craigslist, and I had already researched CBD oil a little bit because I'm very much into nutrition, as you know, and it just kind of happened. I saw an ad by Gigi up in New England. She's been a wonderful business partner. I signed up right away because I saw it was free, and I said to myself, are you kidding me? So someone is putting a green light in front of a business opportunity that I could put all my energy to, has removed obstacles, and for once, a network marketing company isn't a light at the end of the tunnel.
Right. It was like the best of all worlds. I don't even think you could have planned that yourself. I always say that nothing happens by accident.
That's right.
I know that you're a health enthusiast. I know you love CBD oil and the benefits, and you can speak to it better than I can. But tonight, before we close out our time, because we're running a little bit long here, I want to talk about your marketing strategy where you talk about KISS, keeping it simple. And certainly what you've done has been proven effective. And I want it most especially to pull from you for our viewers tonight. They really want to hear, what are these tips that you share with your new onboard associates as it relates to growing their CTFO business fast on Facebook? Would you kind of tell us some of your secret strategies that you impart to your valued team?
Yeah. You've got to keep it simple. So a couple things I do is when someone comes on board, I make sure they have a personal page. Now, they might not want to use their personal page, but they need to get familiar with Facebook. They need to have on their personal page, if they've been doing anything that has to do with any kind of negativity or politics, it's over. This is a business that's inclusive for everybody, all people and all backgrounds. So when you have a personal page, it's time to really pretty it up. And also, you can start to do encouraging posts and pets. People like animals, stuff like that. Keep it positive. But now let's do 1 degree of separation. Let's have a business page on top of it. I have some really outstanding realtors on my team. They are just incredible ladies, and they already are known for real estate for so many years. So we have a degree of separation. They set up a business page. And with the business page, they can now take their part-time business with CTFO, and they can build it out like a blog, put interesting articles about hemp oil, CBD, its benefits, and other things. Our business opportunity, we can put out articles there about how the average Social Security check is only $1,400 a month. And, you know, people need to have the information. What you do is you invite 10 to 12 people a week to be friends on your Facebook page. Let's just take 10. If you invite 10 new friends a week on your personal Facebook page, that's 520 people by the end of the year. If you then turn around and click a button on your business page, you can invite all those people with one click of a button to like your page. And most of them will come along and like it. And then every time you post an article or a photograph or fill in the blanks, those people will be notified, and they start paying attention and they start following you. The next thing you know, over a 90-day period, if you post something interesting at least once a day, it's like magic. People will start to jump up and chat. And you can also watch your friends, and you can watch and see if a friend is having a lot of pain. Does anyone have any suggestion for their dog, like mine who's 15 years old, vestibular disease? I mean, our CBD oil has lengthened her life without one more seizure in 3 months now. And I had 2, and I thought I was going to have to put her down. So you watch for people that are in pain, and then you private message them, hey, I'm not trying to be invasive, but have you heard of CBD oil? It all works like a charm. It is also very, very simple. And I can tell you that Sherry Swift and Larry Powers have never been in network marketing before, and they're one of my biggest drivers and superstars on my team right now. So you look at your business page as your newspaper, and you are an editor. You can be in complete control. It can be very private what you put out there. You don't have to put pictures of your family, but let people start getting used to and wondering what kind of post is she going to have on CBD oil today. So I have taught my superstars who are on the call with us right now that they are in control of those pages. And again, that's Sherry Swift, and I have to mention them, Nancy Powers and Donna Rogers. I've given all Facebook lessons to, and I've even had people over to my home. I meet with them in person. We go through these steps, and even someone who's never been in network marketing before, Janet, they feel like they can put one foot in front of the other with me, and we're going to make it, and we're going to do more than $1,400 a month Social Security, because most of us are over 50.
Right. I love what you've done here, Janet, because you have kind of a whole onboarding process with your newbies where you help people, even people who aren't very good on Facebook, get set up, and then they kind of get their wheels underneath them and get some traction. And then you tell me they're off and running and loving what they're doing, and it's working, right?
Yes, it is. We hit 10,000 in sales this past week. I'm in 30 states, and I think we're up to about 250 people. We've been doing it for about 5 months. And that's why I say they're part of my KISS. They're part of my team. They deserve every ounce of credit of being on this call. If it's a team effort. It's not an individual effort.
Yeah, well, you know, Janet, I'm proud of you for falling on tough times and not folding, and now you're paying some of your bills, and you're on your way to getting back into that accumulation phase. And you and I both know, who have had experience of now you have it, now you don't. The when you have it, it's a lot more fun on that side of the coin. So we're happy that you're on your way. I know it was kind of surprising that retirement picture moved away from you, but I'll bet on you that you're going to have that rich retirement that you deserve and that you thought you would always have. So I want to reference to our viewers that Janet is going to do a 1-hour Facebook training on August 11th on our Saturday training. We're going to do it on a Zoom platform. So we hope you'll join us, and I'll follow up with an email to give you more details on that. And then we want to thank you, Janet, for letting us get up close and personal with you tonight and sharing some private stuff with us to show us where you are. And then we'll be following up with you to see how CTFO takes you to where you want to be. And we wish you continued success and blessings.
Thank you. And thank you and Todd and Klaus also for your leadership and everything that you do for us.
It's our complete pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for tonight's presentation. And to our guests on this webinar, we want to invite you to say yes to this no risk, no cost opportunity. I don't see why you wouldn't. Order your first product, get on an auto ship, and begin talking to people you know and people you meet, people who need a health or financial breakthrough. And on reflection, I'm going to tell you that a lot more people need us than don't need us. So we want you to go out and start spreading the word and lean on us leaders to help you so that you can get off to a strong start. And speaking of strong starts, this gives me an opportunity to tee up the second part of our presentation for those people who are curious or 100% addicted to Elify Shuffle. Now's our time to talk about that. Shuffle is helping our associate identify prospects and convert them, and then nurture them once they become customers or associates. We talk about all the time, if we don't want to call this business what it is, which is network marketing, sometimes we relax into the reference of referral or relationship marketing. So the Elify Shuffle card and the system is designed to help you create those relationships and then stay in those relationships. So this group is very sensitive and experienced in working both at the corporate 30,000-foot view, but most especially they've geared this one-shoe-fits-all tool to feed the needs of the field force. So I want to take just a minute to introduce you to Emily Drost, who's part of the executive team at Elify, and she's going to share with you tonight in short order, do a brief overview for our newbies on this webinar. She's going to talk to us about our 10 one QR cards and how to help them use them to grow our business in a professional manner, smart and deliberate. So Emily, at this point, I'm going to turn the webinar over to you.
Janet, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And everybody, thank you again for having me here this evening. It's always a pleasure to be on with the CTFO team and every member of Team Genesis. If you are looking for the right business opportunity for you, I can promise you that the leaders on this Team Genesis team will do an amazing job in helping you get to building the business of your dreams. My name is Emily Drost, and I am the Executive Director of Marketing over at Elify. And I tell you a little bit about myself. I actually have a direct sales background. I've worked in marketing, advertising, and branding for over a decade now. And everything that we do at Elify is designed specifically with the small business owner in mind. And if I could even be so bold as to go a little bit farther and say that we really truly have our fingers on the pulse of direct sellers and what it is that you need to build successful businesses, but most importantly, to be efficient with your time. We know that you are doing everything under the sun for your business. You're also probably working a job and trying to figure out how to balance this all. We understand that you're strapped for time and you may not have the luxury of being able to spend hours a day working on your CTFO business. That's where Elify comes in. And more specifically, that's where Shuffle comes in. Shuffle is our digital marketing solution. So Shuffle is the digital business card that looks like a custom web page, tracks like an ad campaign, and is going to support you like a personal assistant. What does that mean? Well, Shuffle is built on this concept of being able to manage your customer relationships, any relationship really, more efficiently and effectively, freeing up time for you so that you're able to go out there and do the things that you really want to do for your business, not necessarily the things that you feel like you have to. With the creation of these simple one QR cards within your Shuffle account, you're able to have the information available to you at your fingertips that you need at any point in time, so that you're never letting a relationship fall through the cracks, but most importantly, so that you are able to develop those relationships in the first place. In addition to that, we offer a complete CRM solution. What is a CRM? A CRM is a contact relationship management tool, and we specialize specifically in those one-to-one relationships. We understand that your one-to-one personal relationships that you have built with your customer base are what is going to build a successful business for you that you can leverage over time, and is going to allow you to overcome those hurdles that may present themselves that are outside of their control. So I'm going to go ahead this evening and I want to give you a little bit of information. I want to showcase our application a little bit here for you. And I'm going to show you exactly what some of those digital business cards look like and how you can utilize them in your business. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen here. As soon as I get this up and running, one sec. Got to get the plug in here. You know how that goes. So we're going to share the screen here. Coming, I promise. Very slowly. Here it comes. Okay, we're going to about face, no problem. This is how the beauty of technology, people. Sometimes the things that we need to cooperate with us don't always cooperate with us. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up on our desktop. And this is a wonderful opportunity for me to talk about the fact that Shuffle is available on both as an application on your phone and as a desktop version. So you can utilize Shuffle really truly anywhere that you have an internet connection and on any device that you are most comfortable utilizing. Once you get logged in and you get signed up for your Shuffle subscription, the very first thing that you're going to be prompted to do is to fill out your profile in as much entirety as you possibly can. Why? Because that's going to make building your cards and that whole process that much easier for you. I'm going to share my screen now and show you all exactly what this looks like. If you can see my screen here, you can see that I'm in the Shuffle application. When you first log in, this is the information that's going to be provided to you, and this is a quick look at all of those digital business cards that you have available for you on your platform. I'm going to showcase a couple of them for you here that I think are most important for you as you're getting started with your CTFO business. The very first card that you're going to want to create for yourself is this card right here. And this is our CTFO branded card. Y'all, this is a card made specifically for CTFO associates that is available to you for free on the Shuffle platform once you've activated your Shuffle subscription. And you can see here that it is going to highlight the various products that you have available at your fingertips. It's going to talk a little bit about the company. It highlights, there's a video up here that plays right on the card that highlights exactly what CBD oil is. And it also has a link to becoming an associate. This is a great card that's just sort of that generic overview on what is CTFO and is putting that brand information right in your pocket. In addition to that, all of these buttons drive directly to your personal CTFO shopping page. So you're not having to worry about telling people to go in and put in your customer ID or put in your distributor ID if they want to sign up or if they want to place an order. No, all of that is driven for you directly from the card. And all you have to do is simply put in your distributor ID one time and these buttons will populate for you. These cards are all dynamic, so you can click any of these buttons here, this phone number, this email, and it's going to populate and it's going to pull up an email. It's going to pull up your phone and give you the option to call or text directly from this device. So imagine being able to share this out with a potential new associate or somebody interested in placing a CTFO order with you, through you, and they have all of your contact information right at their fingertips. And what's more, they have the ability and the potential, should they want to place an order directly from this card, driven through your CTFO shopping site, distributor site, back office, and have that link directly to you. Now, recently, we came out with a new product card that I think you should know about. If you're not new to Shuffle, you'll know about it. You know that it's there. You know it's available to you. If you're new to Shuffle and you're sitting here and you're wondering, gosh, is this really the product for me? Is Shuffle really going to help me and support me in growing my business? Let me show you exactly why. This is a card that we have developed very closely with your CTFO leaders. And this is a card that highlights right now just some of your top products. And these are your health and wellness products. You've got your oils, your drops, pain creams, roll-on pain rubs, sprays. All of these are highlighted directly on these cards. And what's beautiful about it is that each one of these clicks through to the CTFO website, and you can see here that it aligns with the distributor CTFO ID, so that this purchase is going to be captured on their behalf. So part of what I wanted to talk about tonight was not only highlighting this brand new brand card that is available to you, again, for free with your Shuffle subscription, as I wanted to talk about some of the other cards that you should consider developing for yourself. Every Shuffle subscription comes with 10 free 1QR cards. What is a 1QR card? A 1QR card is that digital business card that I was just telling you about. That digital business card that really looks as beautiful as these do, but then also allows you to track and see the activity that your viewers are taking with it. So each one of your Shuffle subscriptions comes standard with 10 cards. And you're sitting here and you're going, I'm never going to use 10 cards. I want to highlight for you just a quick rundown, some of the ideas that you might want to develop in your stack of cards. So we've already showed you, I've showed you this brand card that you want to have on your account. This very first generic brand card, this is card number 1. The second card that you want to develop in your stack is going to be your Team Genesis onboarding card. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to preview that for you here. And this is another card that was built specifically with your Team Genesis leaders. This isn't the custom one. There's an even prettier one of these that's built specifically for your Team Genesis leaders that's going to allow you to share, not only kick off your CTFO business, but share with any new associates that sign up with you in your CTFO business. So that's card number 2. Cards number 3 through 6 are going to be your CTFO product cards. The very first one that we have available is that health and wellness card. But we've also got 3 more product cards that are coming out to you over the coming weeks. We've got a pets card, a beauty card, and a wellness card. And those are all going to be available to you, again, for free with your Shuffle subscription. So far we've developed 6 cards that you need to have in your stack, or you should have in your stack, to really, truly get your CTFO business off the ground running quickly. Okay, so we've got 3 more cards that we need to fill, 4 more cards that we need to fill. Card number 7 should be a CTFO opportunity card. And this is a card that you could develop working with your uplines in CTFO to truly determine exactly what content should be on that card, but most importantly, it should be in your voice. That's when you're really going to be working on developing those relationships, when it's in your voice and your personality. The next card that you want to develop is a lead capture card. And this lead capture card could be a brief introduction to you and your CTFO business. And this is something that you could share on social media, you could share in advertising, you can share however you need to. You could share on Craigslist. And if you're going to share this lead capture card, you need to make sure that you're capturing information of individuals who are interested in getting started. We heard earlier a story from Janet, who shared that she originally found out about CTFO through Craigslist. Imagine if there had been a link that she followed that drove her to a website where she could simply leave her information, and then you, the originator of that Craigslist ad, had access to that information and could follow up with her directly from there. That lead capture card will be vital to your success and be vital to you finding the contacts and the customers that you need to grow your business forward. You should also have a follow-up card. Card number 9 is that follow-up card, the card you send when someone has asked you to follow up down the road. Now's not the right time for this purchase. Now's not the right time. I need to do more research. I need to center myself before I make this decision. Follow up with me in a week, 2 weeks, 3 days from now. That follow-up card is in your stack and it says, hey, hi, remember, welcome me, or remember me. You said to follow up, so I'm following up. And it's that card that you can use to initiate that follow-up. And last but not least, the 10th card that you can utilize in your Shuffle stack, a thank you card. The card you send simply to say thank you for your time, for your energy, for your purchase. And those are just some simple ideas to get your CTFO business off the ground and running, and how you can truly utilize and maximize the 1 QR cards that come free with your Shuffle subscription, so that you are maximizing your success and being most efficient with your time.
Emily, can I make a comment? This
Yes.
is Todd. I truly appreciate the training tonight, but I wanted to let the team know all these features that you are bringing up tonight. One of the ones I really like, and I just utilized it today, was that follow-up feature. I did a presentation in Maryland 2 weeks ago, and what happened, Emily, is that I met so many people in this one setting. You know, you can't have an intimate meeting with each person, but we set up meetings and shared the cards and everything. And I had missed one person. And I actually followed up with her today. Make a long story short, she got into the business under one of the associates that was at the meeting, but it reminded me that I need to follow up with that person. So, team, these tools inside of this, what I call the Swiss Army knife, it truly does work, and it's there to help you. It reminded me, and so it helps you keep on task. So I truly appreciate that. I wanted to just bring that to the limelight.
Oh, that's my favorite feature. Truthfully, without that follow-up tool, honestly, I don't even know that I would get my job done, because I lean on that follow-up tool so heavily just to get through the day. But yeah, I have some really exciting news for you. As you may recall, for all of our existing Shuffle users, Shuffle, the price has increased, and we were running a wonderful July promotion where you could sign up for Shuffle and still be locked in at our $10 per month price point. Right now, the price point for Shuffle is $19.99. But your team leaders here, Janet, Todd, and Klaus, we have been working so closely with them, and they have just been so wonderful, these wonderful business partners, and we could not be happier to have them all and have you all on our team, that we have extended the promotional period for your Shuffle subscription for another 30 days. We are going to give you another 30 days to go ahead and get your Shuffle subscription and be locked in at $10 per month. And I see a question here in the chatter. Is the purchase of 100 Shuffle cards a one-time fee, and then it's just $10 a month after that? That is absolutely correct. You can actually have the ability on your Shuffle account. We've talked about 10 cards that you can create here. And those 10 cards come free standard with your subscription, but you can upgrade your account for 100 cards for a one-time $50 fee, one time, and you will always have access to 100 cards. Whether you use them all at once or not, you'll have access to them. And then it is still just $10 per month ongoing. So make sure that you sign up now. But the kicker is you need to utilize your upline's invite code to have access to this, because this is a Team Genesis exclusive offer to continue to get that $10 per month price point. So if your direct upline in CTFO doesn't already have an invite code, please get with Janet, Todd, or Klaus, or watch your emails for your Team Genesis emails that I know Janet sends out so wonderfully every single week to get those invite codes to get signed up so you can take advantage of this promotional time period that we are extending exclusively for the Team Genesis team.
Hey, Emily, you've done a great job for us today, and I'm thinking a birthday card is a great one.
Yeah, that's
and holiday cards. I like holiday cards. If you and your team will help us come up with a Labor Day card. I think what I've found with my associates, Emily, is if they're just swiping up and sending someone a holiday greeting, they'll go through their whole contact list, and we don't even have to be very forthright in our representing our business. It's just the idea of being forefront and the forefront of people's minds and making that connection happen. So if you guys would help us put together a Labor Day card, I would really like to be able to gift that to our associates so that they can connect with people on that long holiday weekend.
Let's do it, Janet. I would love to do that with you.
Yeah, it's great. All right, Emily. And so did you have one more announcement for us now? I know you're giving us a price break, and I've squeezed you for a while to be able to have this. And I'm so grateful for you guys being so generous and lenient with our group. But you also have a promotion going on, don't you?
We do. So, y'all, just one of the solutions that we provide at Elify is the Shuffle subscription. The other solution, one of our other solutions that we provide is Wave. And Wave is a proximity marketing service. And Wave utilizes a beacon to broadcast your message out to all nearby and Bluetooth enabled Android devices within a certain proximity of your little beacon. Now, right now in August, our just Elify promotion is that you can get 50% off your Wave activation. So if you are a Team Genesis member right now, you can save 50% off on your Wave activation and 50% off on Shuffle. And that Shuffle's 50% off is going to be good for life, the life of your subscription. So you can actually save double. You can double dip, stack those promotional coupons, those promotional codes. And the way that you do that is by coming in with a CTFO Team Genesis invite code. And you can get one of those invite codes, like I said, by asking your upline. And if they don't have one, Janet, Todd, and Klaus will get you set up.
That's amazing, Emily. Thank you so much. Well, I think we're going to call it a wrap now. We've been together for almost an hour. It's been a great power hour. You guys have been great strategic partners for us here at CTFO. And the idea is that you're helping us continue to put a best foot forward, make that great first impression, connect with our public, stay connected with our top leaders, our entire associate base, and our customers and prospective associates as well. So you guys have all the right stuff, and we are so grateful for this partnership. Thank you for committing your time and taking yourself away from your family to be here with us tonight, Emily.
It's absolutely my pleasure.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging in here for the long haul. I wish you all a blessed evening, and we'll be together again next Wednesday. Don't forget to join Klaus on our conference line on Saturday so he can help you be able to quickly ask those right questions to know if you should be presenting your prospect with a business opportunity or the product. We'll look forward to coming together Saturday morning. See you there, ladies and gentlemen. Bye now.